The first phase, in terms of focusing uniquely, requires sacrifice, because it requires you to stop doing things, probably. It probably requires you to be smaller, not bigger, as a company. The second phase requires real commitment, because it means you make a big choice. It says, who are you going to work with? And so you have to think carefully about who are the sharks you will trust and work with. And then the third phase is about mutuality and integration. How do you become part of their business, and how do they become part of your business? So when we look at phase one, finding your uniqueness could be in lots of places. It could be in terms of the core business which you're in today. It could be the product you make. It could be the service you could provide. It could be a certain skill or capability of a small number of your people. It could be something completely different. It could be part of the packaging which you currently offer. It could be a support service which you currently have. It could be a distribution channel which you uniquely use or have developed. It could be a certain know-how inside your business for supporting the business and working more effectively. And it could be in your own supply chain, something which is a unique way of working with your suppliers to create a better component and higher performance. So out of all the different things in your business, have a look and think about what is it which can be truly distinctive, not just in Estonia, not just in terms of Eastern or Central Europe, but in the world. What is it which I can do special, which nobody else can, but other people want? So start by looking at your portfolio of products and services. Which are the ones which have the highest growth? Which are the ones where you currently get most profit and could get most profit in the future, the high-value items? And also look inside your business at your capabilities. So not just the products and services which you currently make, but the things which sit behind that. So how could you make something better? What are your real strengths as a business? What do you do internally better than other people? And what is really different from every other company out there? And from all of those different things, say, what is my uniqueness I can offer the world, and particularly to those big companies inside the world? And if we look at some of the examples of Pilot Fish today, so this is a Japanese company, YKK. You probably, every one of you on your clothing have YKK. Your zips, your buttons, your fasteners. This is a company which is truly a dominant global player. It's in 80 different markets. But the Japanese company, YKK, Yumuchi YKK, is a company which grew up over 100 years ago and has learned to work with the largest companies in the world. It does not just sit in a factory making zips. It works with the clothing companies. It's developed processes to help those clothing companies put the zips or the buttons onto their clothing faster. So integrating the actual mechanism for manufacturing the zips with the manufacturing of the clothing. It works in partnership incredibly closely. But YKK will never ever make clothing. It'll never make jeans. It'll never make either curtains, for example. It focuses on its little thing which it does. It knows how it is unique. And every country in the world and every company in the world knows how it is unique too. Look at Dolby. Every time you watch a movie, every time you go to the theatre, Dolby comes up there, almost subliminal in our heads. But as we spend thousands of krona, euro, in terms of our expensive hi-fi systems, our Blu-ray CDs, and all the rest of it, actually the real thing which makes more quality of sound than anything else is the Dolby effect inside. And so every movie company, every CD producer, every sound equipment manufacturer works with Dolby to have its effect. And Dolby is unique in its market. Dolby hardly has a competitor in the world, both in terms of its brand reputation and the quality of its performance is unique in that world. And so it works with all these other companies because it is famous for what it does. And look at Rolls-Royce. In the past, Rolls-Royce was famous for its grand cars, driven by the Queen of England or the President of America. Today, it sold those car brands and the specimens for it to the Chinese. It doesn't want them. Because what Rolls-Royce recognizes is unique is its ability to make aircraft engines. And even more so than that, what makes a Rolls-Royce engine unique is its servicing contract. And the servicing contract, which is then the main way in which it makes money, is a partnership which it works with each of the main airlines who use its engines on their planes across the world. It is, instead of growing bigger, focused in. And that's one of the characteristics of a pilot fish. Instead of trying to get bigger in terms of the range of products or the types of things it does, it focuses in. Instead of trying to make more of its traditional products, it says, let's take one category which I'm going to focus my effort on more than all others, and let's do more with that and be famous for that.